Okay, so you've just been elected, appointed, or maybe inaugurated, whatever. You are the boss, the man, the woman who is in charge. You are officially the leader, and whoa, does it feel good. But now, you look in the mirror and you say to yourself, what the heck am I supposed to do? What's my job? Hopefully, before you started this adventure that is called leadership, someone handed you a job description that lets you know what your job really is, what you're supposed to do, and when it needs to get done by. But on the outside chance that that didn't happen, let's take a look at what your job description really is. In this session, you will redefine the details of a job description, understand the difference between tasks and responsibilities, and finally be able to identify the 3 major responsibilities that you have as a leader. We all need job descriptions. We all need to know what to do and when to do it. Job descriptions tell us what's important and what to do on a daily basis. Now, every job description has 3 major parts. The first part of a job description are the tasks that you're asked to do. This is the easy part. It is specific and easy to understand. What am I supposed to do on a daily basis, and what are the specific tasks within that time frame? Do this, don't do that. Do this, you did your job. You don't do it, you didn't do your job. It's black and white. The second part of a job description is the purpose. Why does this job exist? What are you responsible for as a leader? This is a way more big picture type of an idea. You might be assigned to put a rock here or a rock there, but the reason that you're working is to build a wall. The task list might include phone calling club members, but your responsibility is to get them to the meeting. The third part of a job description is the expectations of performance. This is simply saying, here we are, what are the results that we expect? They are really the measuring stick of success in your job. They might deal with attendance or dress code or even performance in your activities. They provide boundaries. They are the minimum performance that you are expected to adhere to succeed. Your tasks, purpose, and the level of expectation are almost always job specific. If you are a treasurer, then you are responsible for balancing the checkbook, and you are expected to make it balance. But it's the responsibilities of leadership that stay constant. Remember, this is looking at the big picture, so it doesn't really change depending on your title or your position. So then, what are your top responsibilities as a leader? Leaders have 3 primary responsibilities to their organization. Responsibility number 1. Leaders provide vision. Their job is to define good and set the direction for an organization. They build focus within the organization and then communicate that direction on a constant and consistent basis. Where have we been and where are we going? And if you don't provide that vision, one of 2 things will happen. Either someone else will provide the vision, they'll become the leader, or the whole organization will fall into what we call the Friday night syndrome. Oh, you know what that syndrome is. Have you ever been hanging out with your friends and somebody says this, so what do you want to do? And the only response that you get is this, I don't know. What do you want to do? And in the end, nothing gets done. Remember, you don't need to build this vision by yourself, but ultimately, it's the leader that defines vision. Responsibility number 2. Leaders then move people towards that vision. They influence populations. They move the organization from here to there. And you can do this in many ways, both intentionally and by accident. This is so important that the whole next video will be dedicated to becoming a master of influence. But don't miss this. Influence is significant, but even more important than that is the direction that you're moving the organization in. Responsibility number 3. Leaders establish systems and then let the organization achieve the vision that they've set forth. Systems are any process that allow people to get involved, to get more done, and to have more fun doing it. Better meetings, empowering workers to think and act on their own, respect in the workplace, project management. The list goes on and on. But don't miss this, your job as a leader is to not to do everything, but to make sure that everything gets done. The answer to this is to develop great systems and encourage a healthy group process. So let's summarize. Job descriptions have 3 parts: tasks, purpose, and expectation. Your job as a leader is to get things done, and your responsibility is to provide vision, move people towards that vision, and then establish systems that allow others to accomplish that vision. Remember, your job is not to do everything, but to make sure that the right things get done. So here's an assignment for you. Starting today, make sure that everyone in your organization has a written job description, and that they've read it and agreed upon it, and that it has expectations and purpose and assigned tasks.